Hello everybody, Dean's Beer Reviews number mid-40s. 44 or 45. I'm going to do just a straightforward stout today. Like I say straightforward stout, I mean, you know, fairly, you know, not a special, spectacular stout. I've never had it, I can't really judge, but it's by a, you know, it's not like by a real craft brewer or anything like that. It's a local northeast brewer from Hartlepool, to be specific. Camerons, they're pretty big. Although they've changed slightly over the years with people taking things over and, you know, the usual crap that happens. So I understand. But it's a bit stronger than Guinness though. It's 4.4. Guinness is 4.1, I think. And it's called Cameron's Monkey Stout. Not quite sure why they call it Monkey Stout. Well, actually no, I'll tell you that. There's the monkey legend on the side. But if you get a bottle of this, I'll let you read that. I'm not gonna. It's, you know, during the Napoleonic Wars, etc., etc., etc. You can read the rest. One thing that attracts me to this, I say attract, it can. Some of these ingredients on the side, I don't know if they're additives. Please tell me. Leave me feedback if you think any of them are. But whereas when you find a bottle of beer and you read the instructions, the ingredients, usually it says, you know, barley, yeast, etc. It doesn't go into detail and blah blah blah. Ingredients: brewing liquor, I assume by that they mean the wort, water and everything, pale ale malt, torrefied wheat, chocolate malt, brewing sugar, caramel, lactose, they're the ones I'm feeling a bit iffy about, Admiral ISO hops. What the hell is an ISO hop? And yeast. Yeah, so but yeah, from what I can gather, it's going to be a straightforward sort of sweetish, bitter sort of black stout. Anyway, I don't know until I try it, so I'm going to open it up. It's not bottle conditioned, so we're going to go halvesies and smell first and then top the glass up afterwards, because there's no danger of disturbing any sediment that way, because there isn't any. Those of you, if you refer back to my review of, which one was it? Norfolk Nog, you'll know what I mean when I'm talking about not doing halves and halves on a bottle conditioned beer, because it looked like soup by the time I finished. Ooh. Okay, yeah. It's a sweet stouty smell. It's rather dark and syrupy looking, like a stout. It's got a slightly off-white head, like a stout. What's putting me off straight away looking at that, just for, you know, visually, is the carbonation. It's heaving with the stuff around the side. Now, real stout should be nice and smooth and a bit carbonated. They shouldn't be fizzy. That looks fizzy. But I think, oh no. Well, they are clinging to this. I don't know. We'll see anyway. But as far as the look goes, it's got a slightly off-white head. I purposely haven't poured a big one, but what I have poured is disappearing rapidly. In fact, it's just about gone. There's just a bit around the edges. There's nothing to lace really, but we'll soon know when I top it up. And it's just black. I'm holding it right up to a lamp there, and to the light. And for toffee, I cannot see through it. There's slightly gingery hues around the edge there, but I can't see through the actual beer. No way. It's black like a stout. Right, let's get a nose on it, shall we? It's a sweet, caramelly vanilla sort of smell, a little bit. It doesn't smell all that burnt and roasted, although obviously there is bits of that. There's like a bittersweet, creamy chocolate smell almost. Actually, it's quite nice. It's very subtle, but what you can smell is nice. Yeah, like a milk chocolatey come dark chocolatey smell, if that makes sense. Milk chocolatey in the sense that it's a bit of a sweet vanilla-ness to it, and dark chocolate in the burnt roastiness.
Sorry.
Have you just knocked the camera?
I just headbutted it.
You headbutted the camera? Oh, the little arm coming out. Oh, and is my pretty face back in the centre of the picture now?
Yes.
How did you manage to headbutt the camera? You haven't even had a beer. Well, neither have I for that matter. You what?
I went to stroke the dog.
You went to stroke the dog, and you headbutted the camera. Silly. Right, anyway, how long have I got left? Taking up my beer review time with this stupid shenanigans.
4.5 minutes.
I've got 4.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright. You mean that's how long I've taken, or that's how long I've got left?
Not even left.
Right. Yeah, well, there's quite a subtle stouty smell, and you've heard me say that, so I'm just going to top it up now and drink it. Oh, come on, head, where are you? The head on this, people, unless you really force it like I'm doing now, is virtually non-existent. Which, there we go. Which I know will please Terry K from Beer Goggles, but it doesn't please me. I like a bit of head on beer. Whoops. Yeah, puny looking head, no lacing really to speak of. To be honest, it doesn't really look great. Yeah, well, cheers. Perhaps should have served that a bit cooler, because it's just off room temperature. Like I like my stouts, you don't have them cold. It's quite a milky taste. There's lactose in it, so perhaps that's something to do with that. It's very subtle and quite watery. There's nothing really outstanding about that whatsoever, but you know, at first taste. Very light body for a stout. It's almost like it's been coloured black. There's pale ale malt in there, so perhaps it is just a pale ale with a few added ingredients and black dye or something, I don't know. It's very instantly, you can tell it's a bit watery. Quite watery actually. There's a bit of sweetness in the background, bittersweet, bit of roasted malt. You know, dark roasted malt being a stout, but nothing much. You get a bit of a dry coppery finish. It's slightly astringent. A bit of vanilla-ness. And sadly not much else. I'm having to swig it over and over again to get any taste. Like I said, 4.4%, so it's not strong. I'll drink it, but to be honest with you folks, I don't like it. In fact, it's the worst stout I've ever had. Cameron's Monkey Stout. You'd have to be a monkey to buy it, I think is why it's called Monkey Stout. It's some tasting notes on the back. C, rich black, yes. Smell, chocolate roasted. Taste, rich sweet. Watery and slightly sweet. And not much else. I'm afraid to say it's quite, the lactose, it's quite milky. Like you've had full cream milk or something filling your mouth. Quite a milky aftertaste. Which I'm not particularly enjoying, to be fair. Right, well I don't care how long I've got left, I'm ending it there, because there's not really much more to say on this. Looks crap. Tastes... it's alright. It doesn't taste horrible, but it doesn't taste particularly good either. Quite a poor example of a stout. Sorry, Mr. Cameron. Yeah. Night, folks. Have a good one.